in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Hear my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Time on my roster, get the most and nothing less. A papa met me in the valley, drop the up on Winnetka. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rapper one to sell it now. But they got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatch a nigga now. Big long in the golf ball. Big fin ball in this one really burner all in the seat. Had a to the walls like, but when I left his drawers for the they getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. For the microphone check, 1, 2, mic check. Still back that all this in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check, 1, 2, mic check. Still back that in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, round geek. I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, with a hope, with a watch and a chain that set up, yeah, I train that. In the 8 for like 4 days straight, but I never claim that. I be talking this. DM, I'm sitting in the too. I be get political. Hit the John, I'm whipping the miracle. Get the I'm scraping the get political. Miss with the whole my geek. East side insane. Me and Miss with the whole get it. Microphone check, 1, 2, mic check. Still back that all this in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check, 1, 2, mic check. Still back that all this in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, I.
Yo, I just like to say, you know, my man King, you know, but it's good to be original when you diss somebody. Don't use somebody else's.
The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Ay, reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ay, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit.
Thanks for joining us for this NBA 2K action. We've got a contest featuring my player, and this is an interesting build, so let's see what we got. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Along with our so-called expert color commentators, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you guys looking forward to the most tonight?
Other than more compliments from you, Blake, I mean, obviously, it's total focus on this My Player build. See where his game is, and perhaps try to see where he fits.
Beyond the talent, Ryan, I want to see how much effort he gives. How much does he want it? You can have all the skills in the world, but when we tip it off, you're facing off with the best in the world. So yeah, fire.
And that final view coming from our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money vets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. Look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer their first time in free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams. In regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Pass to Hachimura. Avdia. And that's a foul called on my player. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but he didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
Avdia gets the bucket.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
On the wing, James Harden. Pass to my player. Here's Aldridge. And my player throws it down.
Great effort on the boards and a mean dunk. You just will not ever see him put in a play.
He certainly is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Absolutely.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
And sometimes getting a body on him, even that's not enough. You know, he'll go over, around, or through you to get to that rebound. I mean, he is just relentless.
Now here's my player. 6 points for him. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Back to my player. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. No good that time. Well, talk about a my player big build. Imagine playing with perennial all-star James Harden. What type of player works?
Rim runners, guys who can defend on one side of the court and run hard to the hoop on the other. Harden is a great passer, a great robber of the basketball. So alley-oops, they're in your future.
And he's so effective as a pick-and-roll player, guys. Playing as a big with James Harden would be great, mainly because of all the open looks you would get at the rim.
The Wizards trail. Dinwiddie outside. It's Beal on the wing. High player with the block.
You might want to defer for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen.
Here's Aldridge. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance there.
High player with the block. Pass to Aldridge. Stolen by Bryant. And the foul called on my player. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Beal. Durant with the block.
A stellar defender now. Durant contests everything he can, and it sets a tone for the team at this end.
Player inside, defended by Hachimura, and my player gets it to go.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
And thinking of a big man that's sharing the front court with Blake Griffin, how do you make that work?
Well, he's found success sharing the front court with other bigs in the past, like Andre Drummond, like DeAndre Jordan. So I don't think there'll be any problems. Griffin's a strong rebounder, so if you work hard on the glass with him, that can really tire out your opponents.
Definitely, and it's important to work off each other's skill sets as well. You want to complement each other's games. When teams focus on one of you, start working through the other. It's all about balance.
Now here's Harold. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Harold. Down low. Dinwiddie, good.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Brooklyn leading. Irving with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. High player. He's guarded by Dinwiddie. 4-3, Irving. Goes back up. Here's my player. Banked in off the glass.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's good. The game is all even.
Well, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give up.
Millsap, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with my player. 3-pointer. And the Wizards, another 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Irving, that's good.
Those little mid-rangers are easy money for Kyrie. In fact, they're one of his strengths.
And still a push.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a mill and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, 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 they not in sync.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the pretty get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, I need my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a goat. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I don't stop it. 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 I don't stop it.
Hello and welcome to NBA 2K. We're here to get a peek at a My Player build, so let's get into it and have some fun.
Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks. Here we go, basketball fans. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga welcoming you in. All eyes on My Player tonight.
I'll definitely be tracking him, Blake. I'm excited to see where his game is. Each contest is a different environment, and each game presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy.
A really interesting build, running the point for the Bucks. How does that look for you?
I think it's a tremendous opportunity. Milwaukee is 100% dedicated to bringing their city a title. With Giannis in his prime, and really Giannis maybe being the best player in the world, there is pressure in this build. You don't get to ease in. but amazing talent on this team.
They've surrounded Antetokounmpo with shooters. So as a 1, you have plenty of options to pass the ball to. And with all the attention the former MVP gets, those driving lanes will be open.
My player from deep. Abdia with the rebound.
You can't let your ego run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Bryant. The 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's my player. Milwaukee again missing.
His touch has deserted him this quarter, guys, and I don't know if it's ever coming back.
Here's Avdia. The kick out to Beal. Bryant. To the middle. Avdia gets the bucket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
He has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
Yeah, they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
Well, we are in the midst of the three-point shooting era. Every team wants 4 to 5 people on the court at all times who can hit from long range. How's that affect new players?
The thing is, for guys like my player, if you can't shoot from deep, you better have a good wingspan and play defense. I mean, you better be great at everything else, because with how good NBA defenses have become, that three-point shot is a must for spacing.
It's not just that, Brian. It's almost become a math equation, thanks really to the Houston Rockets. If you don't win the three-point battle, you need to win the turnover or rebounding battle to get more possessions. And you know, in addition, you got to shoot a great percentage from the field. So the
anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she's free. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. She love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Gally, you watch you on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I the precious cup. I tell myself for no one, nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls, they going crazy. I know the girls love some, all of them are come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl loves watcher, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Simma, pass me the keys to my beamer. Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious Simma. Who got the keys to my beamer? Who am I? The girls them sugar.
Remix after corner with the money I got a St. John for Hendrix. So he be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body steaming total. Never but looking like in the floor. This gon' make them feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin'. My wife for the win. I already know, bro. All I need is turn on, baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to
too when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't let don't do it all. It's who you wanna be. Let's go. And I know you won't tell nobody no. And I know you won't tell nobody no. Bro, I might pull your flexing on it like a rope. I might tell you, girl, you cute about it like God. Standing on the table. Baby, turn out when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't let's don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be.
What's up, Hoop fans? This is NBA 2K, and right now we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process. Let's see what it's about.
Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Brooklyn Nets. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz. We're here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on My Player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight?
Oh my! From one facilitator to another, I'll tell you, that takes poise, patience, vision. Man, what a great pass by Durant.
A fantastic view through the eyes on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Ryan's shot is off. Here's Brooklyn now. A 4-point game. All right, so with any new player on a team, you look at his skill set, the stats, and the trends that drive a lot of the expectations for performance. But how much can one rely on that to tell them how a player will function on a new team?
Yeah, well, Blake, this is where I put on my scout and agent cap. I mean, you can look at numbers all you want, but ultimately, you need to see how he plays in person, and that's why we're here.
And not everything can be seen in just one game. Sometimes you need to play multiple games. Try various sets, various plays. Play with the lineups to see exactly where a new piece can fit. There's a lot to consider, really. Tonight's going to be fun.
Irving with it. Pass to My Player. And My Player throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Oh, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Kevin Durant. To the paint. My Player. It's Kyrie Irving on the wing. Yep, that goes.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Abdia. The 3 comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for his first shot.
Well, talk about a My Player big build. Imagine playing with perennial all-star James Harden. What type of player works?
Rim runners, guys who can defend on one side of the court and run hard to the hoop on the other. Harden is a great passer, a great lobber of the basketball. So alley-oops, they're in your future.
And he's so effective as a pick-and-roll player, guys. Playing as a big with James Harden would be great, mainly because of all the open looks he would get at the rim.
Now here's Abdia. D right on him. Aldridge the block.
A quick leaper with long arms. Aldridge doesn't want to give up any easy buckets.
My Player right side. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
And he's able to get it back. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And my player throws it down hard.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to the coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
And the Wizards making a change here. So it's Washington now, trailing by 10. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up this team defensively.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some...
Pass to Hachimura. Dinwiddie. And the call will be against Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and he got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team. His teammates will appreciate that.
So all NBA forward Kevin Durant is on the team. And you're a my player big. What type of player should you be?
Well, you want to be a big that does the little things, the dirty work. Get ready to hit the boards, set screens. And Durant is so tall, but he also has those guard-like skills. So you don't really have to be a floor-spacing big.
And on D, protect the rim. Durant can guard multiple positions, so you'll be guarding the paint mostly.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Pass to my player. Durant with it. Back to my player. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Mills. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
It only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
And my player throwing it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back in the game like this.
Ouch! That is definitely an emphasis jam, a big apostrophe or exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Or maybe a semicolon?
Something, I don't know.
Man, all that grammar, you guys are making my head spin. But look, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Dinwiddie. Durant with the block.
A stellar defender now. Durant contests everything he can, and it sets a tone for the team at this end.
Here's Harris. And too long on the shot. And stolen by my player.
How about this for a running back? Kyrie Irving. My player build as a big. It's pretty fun to think about all the possibilities.
Oh, man. Irving can do anything on offense. So if you're a center, if he wants to run the pick and roll, you set the screen. Kyrie wants to go ISO, you clear out. And remember, in that ISO...
Look at that
guy. Well, Aldridge draws so much attention, really, from the defense. There's bound to be somebody wide open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds it.
Pass to Abdia. And here's Dinwiddie. Ryan. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Typically, he has to touch the finish when he's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
My player outside. Clock at 6. Harris outside.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Over Hachimura. The shot by Harris, no good.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Wizards making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They double him with my player. Pass to Beal. Inside. Harrell can't hit.
The D was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so strong in the paint.
And thinking of a big man that's sharing the front court with Blake Griffin, how do you make that work?
Well, he's found success sharing the front court with other bigs in the past, like Andre Drummond or like DeAndre Jordan. So I don't think there'll be any problems. Griffin's a strong rebounder, so if you work hard on the glass with him, that can really tire out your opponents.
Definitely, and it's important to work off each other's skill sets as well. You want to complement each other's games. When teams focus on one of you,